My name is Randall Copeland. I'm Senior Vice President of Operations and Supply Chain for the Just Born Quality Confections Company. Our headquarters is in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We are the proud owners of PEEPS, the brand that is famous for our Easter candy that we sell every year. We also have Mike and Ike's, hot tamales. We make jelly beans. All that's done in our Bethlehem facilities. And we're the owners of Goldenberg's Peanut Chews, which is proudly made in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in our plant there. PEEPS actually came with an acquisition that we made of the Rada Candy Company in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, back around 1953. In the back of the Rada Candy Company, they had a small production line where people manually took marshmallow, handmade marshmallow, put it into pipette bags that you use to decorate cakes, and hand-formed PEEPS. Process took overnight. You had to let them cure, and then you could package them the next day. So they made a few thousand PEEPS a year. We looked for many years for a way to do this in a smarter, less labor-intensive and fashion that would handle these very delicate single PEEPS. On top of that, a lot of the single PEEPS are actually dipped in chocolate, very good chocolate. And they have special challenges in terms of being able to handle them. We learned about JLS by finding them on actually on a trade show floor in Chicago, Illinois. The senior project engineer, Brent Edserin, had talked to me about some really nifty tooling made by a company called Soft Robotics that he had seen. And we were kind of looking to see, well, okay, can we find an example of that while we're walking the trade show? And we did. We saw a machine that was sitting over there running, and it had Soft Robotics on it, and the machine was JLS. We worked to develop some very clear specifications on what we needed to do. Looked at all the people who we thought had the potential to do that. It became clear to us that the front runner and who we wanted to do business with was JLS for many reasons. Capability, the level of interest, and the fact that they were also a Pennsylvania-based company close by, and it just made it very efficient to work with them. We look forward to, well, when we get it built, we're going to need service. Okay? Well, that makes that very convenient and very efficient to deliver, and the personalities fit, and that's very important. That we're a family-owned and operated company, and we want to do business with people who share our values, and JLS does that. We were able to do a factory acceptance test, an FAT, in the factory in York, Pennsylvania, where JLS is located. And that was very important for us because it was close enough to us that we took actual operators, not just the engineers and not just the managers, but the guys who have been running equipment, who will be running the equipment, and take them on site. The complete line was assembled, every last part of it, so that it could be tested there before it ever shipped here. Time was of the essence. So getting this put in a efficient and fast fashion during a 2-week shutdown, important to us. By having the complete line assembled in York and tested out, we were able to miraculously have this whole machine assembled, put together, and operating in 2 weeks. The first objective for this line was to be able to pack the single chicks, which we've always had to do by hand in an automated fashion. And it solved that problem for us. It was able to meet line speed and efficiency very quickly. We spent the first 2 weeks that it was here basically doing training and shakedown. We didn't plan on any commercial production. Then we started and said, okay, this is for real, let's make product. And by the third shift, we had met our standard. It was an amazing startup. In addition to that, we've learned that the machine has a lot of flexibility and capability for running not only the single chicks that are coming down the line, but we're running clusters of bunnies and other shapes on the line, and it gives us a flexibility that is beyond what we actually had planned on it originally. And it's become our primary line for making many of our shapes that aren't single chicks. Additionally, we've been able to go back on our single PEEPS and position them in the marketplace a little differently and put them at a different price point, which has been tremendously well received. by the market. So not just saving money, but actually growing our brand using this tool is going to give us a much better rate of return than we originally anticipated. I would recommend JLS because they're great partners. One of the strengths of JLS is they're very focused on what they do, and they have the discipline to tell you when you ask them for something that frankly they don't specialize in, they're not good at. And that's important in a partner as well. One of the real strong points for JLS is they absolutely positively have serviced their machine. They have their own call, you know, because we live in an electronic age, they're able to look at the machine real time as it's functioning in the plant from wherever they are, helping us troubleshoot, helping us set up new things we never even planned on running on the line. Philosophically, their company is very much like Just Born, so we work together really well. They're great partners. I would sum up our relationship with JLS as partnership and respect.